Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Rimworld. Now today I still want to address quite a few early games must do. In no specific order, I want to get an EMP grenade to help fights with the mechs, get a smoke launcher to help facing mech clusters, increase the population of pawns, get better weapons and advance in research. As a reminder, we accept all pawns. But before proceeding, I want to change the names of the pawns. My girlfriend is a dog sitter, so I have lots of cute names to give to pawns. Starting with the Tyson, Brick, Zoe, and my beloved Yuri. In the previous episode we covered most of the essential aspects of the first days in Rim, but to be honest, I didn't cover all of them. So let's talk about schedules. Since we're gonna have a lot of pawns and I am expecting things to get quite hard, I want moods to be manageable as much as I can, so I'm gonna use the by physics schedule. This is something invented or discovered by Anomaly versus everything, and basically you want to give a schedule like this. And what this does is to maximize the bonuses in mood that recreation and sleep give, while at the same time avoiding the downsides of low recreation and low sleep. This is the basics. Go check the video of Adams versus everything. He's basically a bible in this game. He's the best content creator out there in terms of, knowledge for sure, and he's also very fun to watch. Go watch the Sanguifage run, that was crazy. I want to convert Howl as fast as I can, so I'm gonna use the version ritual. Unfortunately, Howl is an iron wield guy, so it's gonna be very hard to convert. But maybe we're lucky and we managed to convert it straight away. Effective, wow, 30% off, that's great. Okay, let's set up some small defenses here. We're gonna go for the classic tunnels. We get the fences, do something like this, and then we will put the traps in this way. There we go. So the way this works is that colonists will zigzag between the fences and the traps, but enemies not. Enemies will just go through the traps. And that's pretty much it. Then you can put your colonists here and shoot at the enemies. You can also put some doors here. Maybe I will do it. For the time being, I just want this to be done as it is, and then we'll see. Another item that I was wondering whether I should have mentioned in the previous episode is the smelter. So smelter basically allows you to get rid of all steel based items that you don't really need, like this knife, this steel club, and etc. So you get some steel back from that. You can also smelt the slugs. We'll actually start creating a stockpile for that. So overall, something useful to have. How I normally set the policies at the beginning is smelt slugs, you go in details, drop on the floor, do forever. You want to decrease the radius. Then smelt weapons forever, drop on the floor, all bio-coded weapons, all tainted apparel, and then you can start selecting those items that you want to smelt and don't fall in the other categories. Like for instance, I smelt all melee weapons that are excellent or lower, doesn't matter what, all these can go. Then you select a policy where you start picking all the weapons you actually want to always smelt, doesn't matter what. So in my case it's gonna be all melee weapons except long swords, and in the range weapons for the moment we take everything except tox bomb and tox grenades. If I forgot to mention unselect utility. Okay, that's it for the smelter. Let's try to get some alpacas. I'd like to have one, just to go trading. Perfect. Now, at the beginning of the game, you can put just a caravan spot. It's gonna be enough to keep them around. Later on, you may want to have a pen. We'll take all these issues later. Okay, let me talk about wealth. Wealth is that mechanic of the game that you can see from this icon on the bottom right, and it influences mainly two aspects of the game. One is the size of the raids. The higher the wealth, the higher the size of the raids, and the other one is mood. If you click on your pawn, you see that our pawns now have low expectations. The higher the wealth, the higher the expectations, and the lower is the mood buff that you get from that. Also, the pawns with the president role and the moral guide role will have automatically 1 or 2 higher levels of expectations. That's why Carl and Brick here have higher expectations. So the way you manage wealth is by basically selling or giving away as much stuff that you don't really need. Also, colonists count as wealth, prisoners count as wealth, a lot of stuff counts as wealth. Something you want to do, and I often do, is to get rid of stuff on the map. Now, if you don't claim the walls, they don't count as wealth, but floors do count as wealth. Let's move on. We have a couple of quests we want to take care of. One is the ceremony. We can basically start a career in the Empire. By doing so, we can get several benefits like trading with the Empire, psychic levels, and etc. So let's start with that, because then there is the deserter. The deserter is the other way. You basically betray the Empire. Someone fancy will actually come to start the bestowing ceremony, and there is a growth moment for Zoe, but first the ceremony. Honorable ceremony, and Brick got some powers. Chunk skip. I'm not even gonna bother saying what this does. It's just useless. Let's check the growth moment of Zoe. So Zoe now is growing. She is a age of 10. We can pick between different abilities. Now her growth here was quite low because she arrived already older, like 9 and something. Luckily, we have the choice of getting between two very useful traits. One is Iron Wield and the other one is Tough. So Tough basically allows the pawn to get half the damage, while Iron Wield makes the pawn less likely to have mental breakdown. So it's a tough choice because Tough can sort of compensate nudies, but not really. While Iron Wield, we could have a person that is really always happy. I think I'm gonna go for that. Okay, we can go for another ritual. Let's do it. I wouldn't mind one more pawn. Also, it's a mood buff. Von, let's see. You are a Neanderthal, right? You are. Okay. Neanderthal jogger, sickly. It's funny because basically his traits compensate his genes. So he has lower movement speed and stronger immunity, and his traits are sickly and jogger, so awful immune system but faster. I'm okay with it. Those guys are normally melee. Neanderthals have poor shooting. You are going to be melee. Melee, construction, and medical. He has good manipulation, so you are gonna go on construction. So this is a quest where we have to defend basically a shuttle that gets downed. It's always good to accept them, because even if you fail them, it's not a big deal. So let's accept it now. Only 5 people, that's fine. There we go. Ah, wait, this guy is wounded. I don't really like him, but you know, the drill. We're gonna accept all pawns. Okay, so this is done. Great, Owl has been converted. So now, if we release him, it's gonna be one of ours. Yes! Oh, sweet. Now he has this dead life dust, which I think creates chamblers, like zombie kind of enemies. We'll definitely experiment with that. For the time being, this guy is gonna be exclusively dedicated to research, finally. For research, I will create a specific apparel policy. I'm gonna call it research. And basically, I will only allow lab coats. And of course, button down shirt and pants. Because lab coats give +5 research speed and +10 entity study rate. So, pretty good. Alright. So you cannot really see it, but I built a lectern, a altar, and some pillows, and all this is to make these events performing better. So let's go for it. We have a 100% expected quality. These events are linked to discovery of ancient dangers. And now we can reform the ideology. So let's do it. We are gonna add the human primacy because they have a very good role. The crafting specialist, I will explain it later. And then here I will just change one thing I forgot to change before, which is free love, which basically allows me to get people sleeping together without being married. Let's throw another celebration. Nice. Forgot that we have this quest. There is someone waiting for us here, Goomb. We also got the requesting helpers, which I may accept if this is good. Plants and crafting, yeah, looks good. Alright, let's think about all this. Okay, so I'm going to accept this requesting helper. Pretty sure I would fail it if I accepted the deserter. Oh. I wonder if I can start this quest and then take the deserter. That would put me on a bad spot with Empire though. Let's test it. Let's send Vaughn. We don't really need him. Go on. Okay, I think the quest is considered completed. Active. Very curious about that. Okay, in the meantime we should prepare for the Empire, although I think this is gonna be fine. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the morning and we accept the deserter. Let's look at this guy. 13. Actually, it's a girl. 13. Body model is good. Pyromaniac is good. The skills are meh. But the main problem is that she's 13. Anyway, not too bad neither. Could be way worse. Would be nice to get some weapons out of this. It's a genie! It's a genie! Let's see if we can grab him. Are you slow? Tell me you're slow. He's gonna play. Alright, whatever. Nice, so we got another pawn. So I have decided that I would probably base here, also on the long term, is central in the map. And we already have the ancient danger that can serve as a base. And what's nice about that is that if I don't claim the walls, I get the benefits, but without getting the wealth. Ooh, entity containment, nice. We go next for void provocation. There we go. And I think, so here I will have a kitchen, but I will also want a nutrient paste dispenser. Not just yet, but I will want it. I forgot to name Dostus. Dostus will be Nela. Okay, I know what to do with Nela. I'm gonna send her on some quest, dropping out some wealth and stuff like this. So we'll start by going over here. Fun part is that I'm going to bring the ghoul with me. There we go. I'm gonna go here, drop the junk. I'm kind of tempted to do this distress quest. But we don't have the weapons to do it, so I'll do this. Then I will pass by Goomb. There is a guy to save, there are 2 Neanderthals, so With the ghoul we should be able to do it. Then I go to the ancient danger and I come back. Yeah, that should work. Body provocation done. We'll go next for Bioferrite Shaper. Now, since we are still not allied with this faction, we can only give a gift and we'll drop all the chickens and basically all the junk that we brought to them. There we go. Now we are waiting outside. We will wait until tomorrow morning to get in. Okay, it's daytime. Let's go. There we go. Okay, so Gomb is over here. There is some food, which is great. And we have the Neanderthals. I think it's gonna be easy. Easy. So, how are you? Nudist ugly. What the heck is this? A nudist playthrough? Free prisoner. Nice. Another naked. So, you're a Neanderthal? Oh, you're not our ideology. Okay, next stop. Ancient danger. Okay, time to actually set up another policy, which is traveling. And here they can also eat the pemmican, all the meals, and on raw food you can eat the berries, because berries don't cause food poisoning. Damn, I got ambushed. I gave my Neanderthal a weapon, but Yuri's gonna do the tanking. Field hand. Oh, this is good, actually. It's a genie. Actually, it's a good genie. Nice. I'm gonna get the fresher corpse. Yeah, I'm going to split. Nela can keep going. I will give her some food. So Nela is going, and these guys go back. Interesting. So we got a tech print healing factors, which can be nice to have. Those are normally quite expensive. In exchange for getting an EMI dynamo machine that will harass us. Now, normally I would hate this. EMI means electricity is gone until you take care of this. But these kind of events are always easy to address. And we are not really using electricity for much. Yes, there is the food, but I can cook what's left and then we have enough food. I think I'm gonna accept these as soon as these guys are back, and I will then send Gomb to take care of it. Nela is at the ancient danger, so let's tackle this. Is a raid here? Are you serious? Bye. So, we capture a genie. It's a genetically modified pawn made for crafting and intellectual. They're super good at that, but they are very bad fighters. So they have extra pain, they go down very easily, they're delicate, they get extra damage. They are dead calm though, so they will never break into aggressive mental breakdowns. I really like the genies because they have great crafting. Elongated hands gives them 10% more manipulation, very good. And this guy in particular is undergrounder, meaning that you put him inside, just let him craft all day, and he's gonna do great. He will never see the light of sun, and he's gonna be happy about that. Very nice, genie. Alright, so it's very close. We are close to start this quest. I will accept it and send the Neanderthal out. Gomb has already arrived. Let's go. Okay. Shit. Okay, I'm surprised by this. Combo may die. Things are looking very grim for Gomb. Damn. It is what it is. I'm sorry, Gomb. They say he was captured though, not that he died. What this means that we need to send someone else. Okay, let's look at this quest as well. So I think there are only 2 quests to actually get vampires. One is basically hosting some vampires, and they will have a meeting, whatever, and they will offer you to turn one of your colonists into a vampire. The vampires have arrived. Okay, we have Joan here. Industrious Iron Will trigger up. Oh my god, another Iron Will. And Brad. Chemical Fascination, Fast Walker, Night Owl. Now, Brad is not that special. But John, gosh, John, I want him. Oh, in the entity room. Join offer, John. Okay, welcome to the team. Great, I don't even have to kidnap you. But you are another faction. So, we can have another vampire. Which now I wouldn't really want, to be honest. Because we have John. 2 vampires can be quite a lot to ask. But since we paid for it, I guess Brick can become a vampire. Actually, let me showcase a little bit what I mean by vampire. Vampire or sangophages have very strong genes. They are genetically modified. They are immortal. They never age. Cannot get scars. They can jump, which is amazing. They are robust. They have super fast healing. On the other hand, they are weaker to sunlight and fire, and they have to drink blood. They also have an ability called Death Rest, and basically every so often they have to go on Death Rest, so sleep, to recharge their Death Rest bar. Now, obviously Death Rest is supposed to be a liability, and it is, but it's also good when you need to put your pawn down on command for, let's say, a psychic event. Now, Brick here is going to become a very, very high psychically sensitive pawn. So the fact that he will become he becomes a vampire will give him a few bonuses on top of that. Vampire is psychic sensitive, so we'll have an extra 20% bonus. Nice. Now he's officially a vampire. Cool. He's gonna be down for a couple of days. I will already send John actually to help with this quest. Okay, here we go. There is no sign of our nudist Neanderthal. I think he's gone forever. Nice, this is destroyed, and we also got some animals from the map. I'm sorry, Gom, it was my ambition who killed you. It's also time to build another research table. Let's put it over here. Can't wait to move. Since we have so many people good on construction, I guess I will start expanding a little bit the wall. There we go. Okay, we got a psychic drone, medium male, and sangophages are particularly sensitive to that. So what I'm gonna do is to send John on that rest. He's gonna go on a melt breakdown anyway. Look at Brick, minus 44. There we go. Now he's resting. We will not set the automatic wake up. When the psychic drone is done, he will wake up. Advanced light researched. We will go now on psychite brewing. With advanced light researched, we're gonna put one in the middle here and a few around. The thing is, having your pawns in the dark is very, very bad. They get various debuffs to mood, to speed, to efficiency, so where you're working, you always want to have lights on. Something else I would like to do is to put a few tables in these areas that are far from base. By this, whoever is outside and here would actually eat at the table. A rhino self-tamed. Pretty sure I'm gonna sell this guy, but for the time being he can stay in his own area over there. So while we wait for John and Brick to come back, I want to try this dead life task. Maybe. Damn it, I did it too early. Can we hold very quickly? It is what I thought. They bring them back. 6 hours of Shambler. Interesting. It doesn't look like he's aggressive too The ghoul. Are they aggressive at all? Oh, it doesn't look like. Hold on. Let's do some testing here. We have a pawn. Do we? Oh. Interesting. Well, I guess then I'm gonna use this at my advantage. We'll have the corpses outside. Somewhere, let's say here. Yeah, let's do that. In front of the kill box. Very interesting. I can consider setting up a kill box on this with this ability. New recruit Dragonfly. Nice. Now, Dragonfly, we only do planting. Dragonfly is a nudist, so he can get the nudist ability like Zoe. And something nice about Dragonfly is that she is a tribe person, so she can meditate at this tree. We'll put down some meditation spots, and in her schedule, she will have a couple of hours of meditating. Distant Shriek. This means that the Nightwalkers are coming, or whatever those are called. So everybody will go inside the walls, and we will probably have Yuri here thinking. Sight Stealers. So the Sight Stealers are invisible, but you can detect their presence with this. There we go. You see? Now it activated, it means they are in range. I think I'm gonna grab everyone and have Yuri face tanking. I'm not sure how they spawn. I think they are now scattered around the map, but they have a sort of herd behavior. I think we are Gucci. Now that we have researched Psych-IT, I will actually make a policy do forever, and we will assign a new policy to our pawns. They will always be able to bring in one Psych-IT, and they can drink it once every 2 days if the mood goes below 30%. Bioferrite Harvester. Nice. We will go now for draw animals. Now that we have a Bioferrite Harvester, we can put it in the room. This will start producing Bioferrite material, very important for all the new stuff. We can also put down a ritual spot. Let's say over here. With this we can perform rituals. For the time being we can only do void provocation, but there will be several types of rituals we can do. We got an electric smithy, so we can start making helmets. Oh, Samson has joined the party. Nice. Samson is an undergrounder, meaning that he gets the buff staying outdoor, and actually I think a buff staying inside in mood. So I think he will only stay inside. And we already have a zone for that, which is the raid zone. There we go. I should be very happy about this. And eventually we are gonna move it over here. I've decided I will keep Yuri in base, and Airo, Vasco and Nela will go out, and they will have to prove their strength on the field, because cannot afford to send anyone else, I think. I'll bring with me the rhino. Maybe we can do something with it or sell it. Okay, let's send them. I have plans for them, big plans. So what I'm gonna do now is to going ancient danger diving. Basically, we're going to look for these kind of structures, right? But on other maps. In this case here. So here I'm going to split. I'll have, I think, Vasco by himself to set up a settlement here. Settle. Oh, never mind. We're gonna do it. There we go. Here should be fine. Yes. And here we have one. So we're going to take Vasco, bring him here. I put a stockpile zone, and he's going to bring his food as well. And then we will deconstruct just an inside corner. This will reveal what's inside here. It's quite a big ancient danger. So what do we have here? Ah, it's 2 ancient dangers. Interesting. So in ancient dangers you can find a wide range of items, trainers. Most of the time are kind of fancy items that you cannot craft. And they always come with a threat. The threat can be very dangerous or very easy, actually. In this case it looks feasible. Those are flesh beast enemies. Let's open also the other one. Let's see what they have. Maybe they can fight each other. Another flesh beast. This is a bulb freak. I never fought one of those. Might be strong, might be not. But you can also open the crypto caskets, and what's inside the caskets can probably fight already these creatures. Whoever is left alive can come with us. Here the caravan has arrived. Okay, to be honest, I really think I want Yuri for this fight, so let's go. Main hunter pack. Okay. To be honest, I'm kind of tempted to check if they attack each other. I think I'm gonna open this and put everybody here. Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. Nice. Let's kill this one and then take care also the other one over there. Ah, that's what happens to those. Tech print for brainwire, that's quite nice. As I mentioned earlier, in the crypto caskets you can find people, and these can be aggressive or not. Let's build doors here. Microelectronics has been researched. That went quite quick, nice. Let's open the crypto caskets. This didn't go that bad. Okay, I will set a very quick base over here. People will clean, take a little bit of a break. Here I want to strip this. And this equipment will go on Vasco. He needs a bit better armor for the tanking. Alright, I think we are Gucci. Let's move to the next round. Sweet! That's amazing. Okay, so what we want to do now is to set up a caravan and just get out. A siege. A siege consists on a group of raiders that will arrive, set on a part of the map and start using mortars, so very long range attack against your base. And these are pigs. Pigs are particularly annoying to face because they have reduced pain. So like the Neanderthals, they will keep fighting until they die. Also, pigs are quite advanced as a faction, so they normally come well equipped and they love grenades. So here we see quite a few grenades. Actually, luckily they don't have any very long range weapons, so we can address them in several ways, but there are a lot. There are 18, so with the reduced pain and numbers, these can become quite a problem. Now we have a few items at our disposals, but what I think I'm gonna do, I will kick in straight away a void provocation. Nice. Let's hope we're gonna get something good. In the meantime, as you can see, they start mortaring us. Where's the mortar? Oh, there. Luckily they are shooting us with fire. For the time being, it can be managed by just asking pawns to go extinguish the fire. Nice. These guys are attacking. They're 30. I think they are gonna break them. We just have to survive until then. Okay, so actually they managed to kill each other quite nicely. 15. Okay, they will now start trying to attack from different angles. I think I will open this door and let them go through here. Okay, that was fine, but I have to be careful. This raid was quite big, and my firepower is still low to deal with the stuff of this size. Let's capture a few hulks. Now, when you go in info, you can find out how much bioferrite entities produce. This one, the ghoul, produces 1. The side stealer produces 1.6. You can also check how much knowledge gain you get from that. The gore hulk produces 3. So I think I want to get as many gore hulk as I can for studying. But this episode is already quite long, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. We achieved most of the goals that we set at the beginning of the episode. Research is actually progressing quite nicely. We have a decent amount of bones. Weapons are better, but they can be improved further. We will keep going in the next episode. But I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!